Hello everyone, and this is Cameron, and today I'm going to give you my thoughts on Crash Bandicoot talking in the Skylanders Academy show on Netflix. Now, it was kind of a surprise to me that, oh wait, this is actually coming out, because I forgot about that, and I got word that Crash Bandicoot was going to be involved, and I was intrigued, and I thought, okay, how are they going to do this? And when I gave it a look, I was very, very upset with it. Now, this video is titled on why fans are upset about it, and basically I'm going to explain why people just don't like the idea of Crash Bandicoot talking at all. And just letting you know, this is my opinion, everyone is entitled to their own opinion, but this is just mine and very much so a majority of everyone else. So let's just start off. What makes Crash Bandicoot lovable by many fans? Well, ideally it's because, well, he doesn't talk. That's for part of his charm, but, you know, he doesn't need to have a speaking role. And yes, people may argue, oh, he spoke once in a Crash Bandicoot 2 commercial, one animated commercial, and live action when he was ranting to Nintendo, those funny commercials. But notice even that didn't have an Australian accent, and that's the thing, that's why fans are so upset about this, and myself included. It's because, well, Crash is not supposed to speak. It's part of his charm. That's what makes his character unique, because he doesn't need a voice to express his feelings or anything like that. You know, he has expressions, and if there's ever dialogue needed, Aku Aku is normally the one who comes to that aid. I mean, just looking at the Skylanders Academy, I mean, yeah, it's nice seeing him in animated form, and I wasn't against the idea of, okay, you could have Crash Bandicoot like cameo appearance. That sounds, you know, they even made poke fun of it themselves in the show when they said it would be addictive weekly viewing if Crash was always in the show, and well, that's true. But this is the thing though, I was looking back on it and I was like, they could have just done this so much better in a way that they didn't need Crash to, you know, speak or anything. They could have easily had Aku Aku involved. But if he really wanted to be clever with the writing, he could have done it in a different way where he didn't really need to speak for the other crew to understand him. You know, that's the thing with us fans with these old games. We understood Crash when he ever made face expressions towards something, you know, either it being deaf or being hurt or some kind. Like, we didn't need you know, him to speak, you know, because I mean, yes, he did speak once in the Crash Bandicoot 1 game, but that was more of a joke gag, you know, when he says uh-oh when he falls out of Cortex's castle. That was more of a joke gag. That wasn't supposed to be taken seriously of, okay, this guy speaks, you know. I mean, yes, it's clearly obvious that you'd think, oh wait, so he does speak after all, but it's kind of like, I felt like that was more of a joke gag, you know, when a cartoon character either falls out a window and, you know, they go uh-oh, you know, something like that. And even if he is capable of speaking, I think Crash is just so used to now within, you know, each game that he doesn't need to speak, he doesn't need to say words, and that's a whole part of his charm. Like, yes, he can, you know, say ow and stuff like that when he's getting hit and, you know, be cheery, but that's a whole thing. That's just how his vocal cords should literally go to, really. I mean, I just find it a bit weird that Crash is being given this role and being very mature and very, like, sort of an adult, like, brotherhood figure. It's like, well, Crash isn't actually like that. He's just a simple Bandicoot, in this case, just a simple person. He's kind of like a child, but then he's not a child, you know, because he's kind of like, yeah, okay, I see this, I'm going to take it down, but, you know, he's not, I don't know, the Crash I got with an Academy, he knew he was awesome and that kind of stuff. But with a Crash, I've sort of known that he just seems to just stumble in these occasions of bad situations, and he just finds a way out of it. You know, he's not really being too smart about it. He can be smirking about it, but he's not, you know, up on himself. And I felt like the Skylanders we got, and with that cameo, I felt like he was a bit up himself, thinking he was great or something, or just playing like cool or something, I don't know. But how you feel about it, it's totally up to you. It's just me personally, I grew up with Crash all my life, and, you know, I'm used to him not speaking, and it was very uncomfortable actually hearing him speak, you know. It's just because it's like a precious character. It's like Solid Snake. If he was suddenly voice changed to, you know, from David Hayter to someone else, that's why people didn't like Kiefer Sutherland. I mean, come on, it's a trend. And if Activision really wants to get old Crash fans on board with this new generation, they've got to play fair to what made Crash great in the beginning. And I felt like they kind of really disrespected or made poor choices on choosing an Australian accent, which was poor taste. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what I got to say about it. Of course, share me your thoughts in the comment section below. I expect people will probably see this differently, and that's fine. As I said, it's a free world. You can speak whatever you want. It's just that I've noticed a lot of articles, this is a majority of people who hate this voice in its entirety. So there guys, this has been Cameron. Hope you've enjoyed, and until next time, goodbye.